What's up, comrades? It's your boy Dries here. If you are at a job that you hate and you want to leave, you feel stuck, you feel miserable, hopeless, you need to leave! You need to leave! I'm right there with you, man. So let's navigate through this on our options and strategize this. So, number one, there's a lot of stuff to cover here. A lot of stuff to cover, but let's break it down. Number one, if you are at your current job, you have some options. See if you have options, okay? The very first option is to go part-time. Maybe you can't quit your job entirely because you still need to make money. You got bills to pay, you got expenses to pay, and you got people depending on you. So instead of working full-time, see if you have an option to go part-time. That way you're still making some type of money and you have way more time in your hands to rest, to catch up on yourself, fix your health, go to the gym, better sleep, and obviously more time to fix and polish your resume, LinkedIn, and start applying to jobs, hours, maybe set like 2 or 3 hours or maybe 1 hour if you're doing this for the first time to apply to jobs once you go part-time. If you're full-time, you could do this too. But if you really hate your job, just go part-time. Just go part-time. It's for your own mental health. It's for your own good. You're making some type of money. You're not fully quitting the job because yeah, you need some money. And it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time to find jobs because you go through job interviews, you might get rejected, which is normal. It's going to take a long time for companies to reach out. Just keep in mind there's other people applying to the same job that you want to apply, and again, it takes time. So the job that you hate, just tell yourself, I hate this job, but I'm already somewhere else mentally. I'm only here temporarily. I'm applying to other jobs. I'm not going to stay here forever. So just put your bare minimum effort into this current job that you have, and clock in, clock out, because damn well you're gonna find another job regardless. So that's the option one, is to go part-time. Second option is to transfer to a different site.
We should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else!
That idea may just be crazy enough to get us all killed!
So if you work at a job that has different locations, try to see if you can switch locations, because for example, for me, my job is like an hour away from my house. The traffic is insane, and I'm part-time right now. As I'm recording this video, I went from full-time to part-time, and I'm also trying to transfer to a location that's closer to my house because it takes an hour for me to get home. Sometimes it takes 2 hours to get back home because of traffic. I'll show you guys a screenshot of how long it took one day for me to get home, and on average it takes like an hour and a half to get home. So I'm gonna transfer to a different location, and my manager told me that if I transfer, I'll take a pay cut. I'll still take the pay cut and transfer because one, I save more money on gas. I save so much time by working closer to my house, and because I work so far away from my house, I don't have time to meal prep. So that means it forces me to spend money on buying food because my job doesn't serve us food. So I have to go buy food, like 12 to 15 bucks a day, spending money and eating processed fucking food. So I don't care if transferring to a different location gives me a pay cut, because again, I'm saving on gas, car maintenance, saving my health because I'm not eating processed food every day, and saving money by not spending money on eating out. So if you guys could transfer to a different job location, do it. Another benefit to transferring is if you don't like your coworkers, if you transfer and if it's available to you, those coworkers you don't like, the coworkers that are gossiping, talking shit, hostile, they're not transferring with you. So that's another benefit of transferring if that option is available to you. The only problem with transferring to a different location is it may not be available at the moment. You might get approved of it, but it will not be available. So if that's the case for you guys, then yeah, just go part-time. Do both. If you can transfer and your manager approves of it, just wait. But you have to wait for transferring, then just go part-time. Do this simultaneously. While all of this is happening, guys, while you're going part-time and you're trying to transfer, you are still applying to different jobs. You are not going to stay at this job that you don't like. And once you quit a job, once you leave, don't ever go back to the same place. Don't ever go back to the old job. You left for a reason. Don't ever do that shit. Never. It's not worth it at all. So yeah, go part-time if you can, if that option is available, or transfer to a different location. If it means you're gonna get a pay cut if you transfer, I say take it. Because if you're in my shoes, if you have a long commute, your job doesn't serve you food, you got some nasty coworkers at your job that causes problems, then I don't care. Take the pay cut because you're leaving anyways. You're leaving anyways. You're applying to different jobs, so the pay cut doesn't matter. It's only temporary. If you don't have those two options, then what? If you can't go part time, you can't transfer, then what? Then technically you have two choices from here. One, you just fully quit. You quit. But this depends on you. If you don't have a lot of bills to pay, you don't have people depending on you, and you think that you can't take this job no more and you have to quit, then quit. But if you do quit, then find another random job for now. And even if you do quit fully and you find another random job, you are still applying to the jobs that you actually want. Because again, that type of stuff takes time. So if you really hate your job, you can't go part time, you can't transfer. Dude, if I couldn't go part time, I would have quit. I don't care. I would have quit and done Uber for now, for temporarily. I would have quit and probably worked at a barista or a server at a restaurant and continuing to apply to actual jobs that I want to work at if I can't go part time and I can't go transfer. If you don't want to fully quit, then you have to set a deadline for yourself. Give yourself another month, 2 months, 3 months to stay at this job. But every free time you get, you're applying to other jobs. You're applying and applying and applying. And once those 3 months come by, or 2 months come by, 1 month come by, whatever you plan, you still haven't found a job, just fuck it. Quit and find another random temporary job and still apply to find another job. So anyways, yeah, that's it, bro. Don't, if you feel hopeless, if you feel miserable, if you are doing these things, if you're practicing these options, if you're constantly applying to different jobs, then that feeling of feeling hopeless is not true, because you're doing something. You're being proactive. You're not stuck at this stupid job. That you don't have to be stuck at this dumb job. If you really don't like it, you're not stuck. You're making money. You're clocking in, clocking out. Put your bare minimum effort. Don't waste time with dealing with stupid coworkers that you don't need to deal with. Only say what you need to say, and that's it.